3, 2, 1. We're live. Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Hey. Oh, gosh. Who's in there?
Who's got bloody echo?
Oh, me.
As per usual.
Fixed. There we go. Oh, we got 5 waiting. Oh, excellent. Bilge, Paul, Daniel, go for it painting. That's only 4. Someone's hiding.
Yep.
Someone's hiding.
Could be Mrs. Outlaw.
Bilge is saying, then you wake up with your hand on it. What's he talking about?
He's just trying to be. It's a stoker joke, I'm guessing.
Dom's there. Big Dominic's there.
Dominique.
Morning to you. Afternoon to us. Dominic, you'd like the races that are happening here. The Bathurst 1000's on. I don't even know if they still call it that, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Good.
It's a super cheap back for this one there.
Super cheap.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, gosh.
So how is everybody?
I'm not going through it all again.
Fantastic.
Oh, you got to like everybody else.
Nah.
How are you, mate?
I'm fantastic. Had a great day today.
Yeah, do tell.
Did something I haven't done in 40 years.
I mean, you've done that before.
Yeah,
he's still painting the cubes.
I rode on a double-decker bus today. And the last time I did it was on the way home from school in primary school.
Oh,
Wasn't
my
that horse and
Lord.
cart?
Hey?
Wasn't that a double-decker horse and cart?
No. That was me grandfather. No, it was good. It was the big red bus. Yeah, I went to the Sydney Bus Museum. Just randomly saw it this morning when I was researching my Revell bus I'm building. And I thought, oh, museum. And then it just happened to be this particular Sunday of the month that they had their open day. So I went down and had a look at some buses and took some photos, and it was good. It was really good. There was a lot of buses there when I was a kid. Even the, you remember your buses from the number. So we had like the number 68 bus. We had the 111 bus. They were the local buses where I lived when I was a kid. And those buses were actually in there. A couple of them were. And yeah, brought back a lot of memories. It was really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you had 7 days or so before that. What did you do?
7 days before. Oh, right. So also went to my specialist about my kidney and found out my kidney stone, and found out I've got a second kidney stone, and there's another one in my other kidney now. So that's sort of good news, because when it wants to come out, it's going to come out as painfully as the first one. So I'm booked in to go into day surgery on the Friday the 20th and get both the kidney stones removed. So that was good. And my doctor also sent me for a full spectrum blood test for everything. And it came back where she said to me, whatever you're doing for your diet, whatever you're doing for your exercise, stick with it, because this could be framed and put on the wall. It's perfect. And I just laughed my head off, because I said, I don't exercise in any way whatsoever, and I eat absolute shit every day. So I guess I can just keep on doing it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was
That
that.
regime, mate. It's doing you well by the sound of it.
Yeah. So that was my week, and of course we got the big. Australia has the big Bathurst 1000 race on this weekend. It's just finishing now in the next hour or so, and I got to go out there and do my deliveries and face the traffic tomorrow. So it's going to be a long day. So that's it. All right. Next.
We know I'm sharing shit. Well, we do have a special guest coming in this door very shortly, probably about 10 minutes' time. He's ex-RAN, and he's an ex-cook with a hook. So we'll try and make you feel welcome, Hibbo, and build
No.
if you can. Be nice.
No.
I know, but
Hey, Pitstain hobbies. How are you, buddy?
ours has been a frantic.
Yeah.
Well, since I've been here a couple of weeks, and a lot of things happening. The other side of Outlaw Paints, and a lot of things happening with Outlaw Paints. The other side being family and that, we're really sort of keeping it all private and everything that's going on, and just going to keep Outlaw and Aussie Scale Modeler and Aussie Modelers Live. All that's going to be that, and we're going to keep.
It's not called Aussie Models Live anymore.
Oh no, we changed it last week.
It's the Pete and Hibbo show.
Funny fucks. Good try.
But we do have a guest come on now and then, Jason.
Fuck yeah. But
Really.
It's like, hey,
just
Saturday.
an update for everybody in the UK. That'll be leaving on a plane. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday, which would be great. So that's fantastic. So you guys will have it or James will have it for Telford. That's going to be sensational. What else? We have out of the bench about another 30 different colours, not military, but there's about another 30 different automobile colours.
Oh, you got London Bus Red.
No, but that will be made. Good video, by the way, Pete. Your London Bus Red will be developed over probably about a week and a half, mate, so you have to hold on that.
I'll slow down.
It takes time to make it. It doesn't just pop into existence. And we do it right. Slowing down. It doesn't look like we're going to be doing that. According to James, pretty much it's all sold out before it's hit Telford. So we'll be back having to work our butts off to resupply the UK and the US. But we officially put on our first employee here at Apple. So, yeah, pretty stoked on that. And we're going to be having to put on more, so we might have to pack up soon, Pete. And, what else? Oh, going away for the week, yeah. Leaving Wednesday, and Mrs. Outlaw, myself, and Shannon heading down to a town called Lismore, catching up with my younger brother, and just going to be great. We're not going for a long time. We're going for about 4 days, but it'll be great to spend more time together. My younger brother, Adam, for those that aren't in Australia, we've got a place called Bunnings, and he's got an ego.
Which is a WA company. I started in WA.
Well, mate, he's got an ego bigger than Bunnings. He's like you.
Go WA.
He is absolute perfection. You ask him, he'll tell you.
Overpriced. Crap.
So, but love him all the same. What else has been happening? I know. Well, you can see there's quite a few NASCAR there.
Yeah, you bought more. You bought
another 15 to go there. So can't wait for those to get in.
To rust.
Rust. Yeah, there's about another 10 kids at home which I haven't brought in. Which brings me to the point with Aussie Scale Modeler. There's a room in the house, in the lounge room, that we're getting somebody to come in, build a full, it's like a big J with windows all around, and getting the benches put in, like the desk to go right around it, getting shelving put up, so I can store the kids, getting spot for the compressor, the spray booth. So the majority of the kits will stay here, and it's all been Mrs. Outlaw approved, so that's all good.
So you're building a studio. You're doing Aussie scale modelling studio.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So that means we'll fly up there every Sunday to do the live broadcast. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Thanks. That's great. Isn't that good of you?
Yeah. So all the YouTube stuff will be done in there, but more importantly, it's separating Outlaw Paints from home, like it is with. But Aussie Scale Modeler, I can do that. I can keep an eye on Mrs. Outlaw and everything, and still be part at home with the family. I spoke to Monique the other week. It was great. She's flat out.
Yeah, I spoke to her today, actually.
Yeah. She's absolutely legendary. What do we got there? I can see.
Oh, I'm looking at Pitstain.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, and before you go, Pete.
Yep.
Pitstain, thank you, brother, for your stickers. I got them. I do apologise. You know what's been going on, mate. It's just been flat out. I thought the factory would be slowing us down a bit with the space and everything, but no, everything is just going that way. And as you would have heard, mate, we had to put on a staff member, so it's great.
Could you do us a big favour? Hey, when you get to when you send my paint down, do you think you could throw an Outlaw Paints T-shirt in there?
Possibly not.
But possibly is not a definite no, is it? There's a possible yes if there's a possibly not.
Are you used to disappointment?
Oh yeah.
Well, brace yourself, brother. You're already prepared.
Yeah, that's great.
No, mate. Look, and again, like even that with Outlaw merchandise will be available in the US, the UK, Australia, New Zealand. We've just got to put it on our website. It has just been no time. It's just literally no time to. Even today, I'm here. We're working.
Yes.
While I'm doing this, I'm working here, so Brade's headed back to Brisbane. It's just
flat out. That's good.
It is just unbelievable.
Hey, Paul, I don't need a new cutting mat. No. What I was doing was using the photo etch glue they have, CA glue for photo etch. And I was so impressed with it, I put a photo up of myself of using it, and she's going to use it. And Monique asked if I could send her the picture so she could use the photograph. So, yeah, but no, I don't need. In fact, I've changed my cutting mats. I've actually not using the cutting mat anymore. It's affecting the. What's that?
We've got that, yeah.
Okay. The autofocus is messed up by the lines on my cutting mat, so I've changed the mat. You'll see it in the new videos with the bus build.
Don't forget, I'll see you. Okay.
Well,
yeah, pause. Time out. We'd like to introduce James and his son Tim. James is the cook with a hook, and welcome to Aussie Modelers Life, mate.
Thank you, Jason.
Welcome, mate. Say hello to the boys. Come around here, Tim. Come around. Nah, mate. Come around here. Timmy. Come here. Look at me.
That's embarrassing.
Tim.
There he is.
He's now out of the picture. So, mate, talk away to the boys.
Hope he's all well. Nice hand, Tibbo.
Tibbo.
Nice fan.
He said,
yeah, no.
Yeah. It's the only fan he's got. He doesn't have any fans other than that.
Wow.
Your
So,
mum's
Bill-
a fan.
Biggest fan too.
Your
Bill,
mum's
what
a
do you
fan
think,
of
mate?
me.
Don't start
Football
my
the
mum.
hook here, mate. Better than your Stokers.
I'll get angry.
Your mum loves my fan.
Oh, my. Let's not go there, all right?
I just did, mate.
So,
When you start your OnlyFans, Hibbo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already done, mate.
Ah.
so
Yeah. My name's Pete.
James, tell everybody, mate, that's on watching now, who you are, what you do, what you...
As already mentioned, I'm James. I am dad of three. Eldest daughter lives in Bundaberg, and then I've got Timothy and Madison at home with me in Caboolture. I am Moreton Bay modeler.
Aranga.
Where's Rank?
Ginger.
Fuck, colourblind before.
I
I
can't
had to
see
change my
either,
name
so.
because I got in trouble on Facebook, so they kicked me off the platform. So I just became someone else and got back online again.
So hang on. Why did you get kicked off? What did you do?
Or I can't really say it on here because it'll really make me look like a bad person.
Well, we know you are.
I think I just may have pissed off a few too many people, and they just kept hitting the report button. So
Sounds like unfair dismissal to me.
well, yeah. Once it's done, you can't address it.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's no recall for for innocence. It's once they've made the decision, that's it. And it's like whatever. So I just moved on. Now I've got a smaller group of friends online, which is a lot easier to deal with. Actually, people that I talk to.
Just one friend, that's it.
Yeah.
Remember, here's the hook with a cook.
So, but no, I try and put together some kits, and I try and paint, and that's why posts on Instagram and all that are quite sporadic because it happens occasionally or rarely.
Mm.
So, just a question:
Yes,
how many subscribers have you got to Moreton Bay Modelling, mate?
I've got 3.
Okay, all you absolute legends out there watching now, everybody go to Moreton Bay Modelling or Modeler or
Modelling, yeah.
Modelling. Go there right now. Tim's on the phone looking at it. He wants to see everybody subscribe. He actually, when he came here yesterday, they drove all the way down up from Brisbane and they bought us some ink, which was desperately needed. But go and support his channel, guys. He's a great modeler in his own right. I mean, no snap type kits are difficult, but he's getting there. Pete has trouble with them. Pete has trouble with the one piece of Lego kit.
So yesterday,
At least he can complete shit, unlike some other people.
Thanks,
Fuck off.
I did my first YouTube short yesterday only because I had to ask my 12-year-old son how to do it. So I'll get there.
Is anybody subscribed yet?
Oh yeah, there's 3.
No, that's it. Besides the 3.
No.
Moreton Bay Modelling. Come here, Tim. Come here. Come on. Come on, baby.
More
Hold the
people
phone.
see it.
So he's looking for subscription right now. Go to your YouTube. Moreton Bay Modelling.
4 subscribers. I'll fix that.
Subscribe. Hit that like button. Punch it.
You got
Punch it
5.
like the next door neighbour's cat.
You got 5 now.
Just mix them together.
Oh, no. I like more. Oh, their dog's a bit of an arsehole at the moment. Please, everybody, now. Go. Yeah.
Certainly an insight coming here to the HQ of Outlaw Paints.
Oh, you've got 5 subscribers.
Yes. And seeing how it all works with Braden and the brains behind it, and then
Go fuck yourself. Fucking seriously, get the fuck out.
you're the brawn, yeah? Yeah.
I'm just fucking worn out. That's what I am.
You've got more subscribers than me.
Oh, there you go. Here we go. Change. I'm sorry now.
Yeah.
With
Done.
12-year-old. Yes.
Achievement unlocked.
And yeah, go to YouTube, Pit Staying Hobbies. If you haven't subscribed then, go and yeah, James 1980.
Yeah, well, that's my other name.
Yeah, that's the other one. No, your Moreton Bay model here, bullpen.
It'll probably come up as anyway.
Well, that link is what came up.
For Moreton Bay modeler.
Yeah, on your
Oh.
homepage.
If it works, it'll work.
It'll work. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so what is it?
You only have shorts. You don't have any videos up yet. So.
No, not yet. I'll get to that soon. I've got one kit I want to finish. I've got a 72nd scale TA4 Skyhawk I want to finish, and then the next kit I'll start recording and try and get put on.
Awesome.
Hopefully.
Is that your four-wheel drive in the picture on the banner?
Yes.
Have you heard of a company called Roo Systems that do engine management systems and four-wheel drive accessories up there in Brisbane?
Not off the top of my head, no.
If you're ever after anything, let me know. My brother-in-law runs the place.
Took that pic on Bribey Island a couple of months ago.
Oh, nice.
So anyway, fuck off, Pete.
Oh,
We're not
sorry. No,
So-
what we're supposed to be talking about?
We've actually got a no swearing policy on this on the Pete and Hibbo show.
Fuck off.
So mate, what did you think? Like you got to see everything out there,
You've now
which
got
is Secret Squirrels. What's that, mate?
You now got 8 subscribers.
8 subscribers, and there was 10 people. So Dominique, don't forget to subscribe. You might have already, but Pitstone, what did you think about them, mate? What?
It's eye-opening. Like, you think of irrespective of the brand, you look at the paints and you're going, oh yeah, there's black, there's red, there's blue, there's a lighter green, there's a lighter blue, and then seeing what's happening on the other side of the doors, it's like, holy shit. It is eye-opening. I was talking with Braden before about, for example, tyre black and chassis black. You don't actually understand or really notice difference until you put it beside, I'll say, a normal black or standard matte black. Then you actually see the pigment difference in the colours. And then the same for red. You know, we all get the idea where cherry red comes from, but all the other names, it is inspiring to see the differences.
Yes.
And what goes like you literally watched the whole process.
Yeah. I asked Braden, I wanted to know all the way from the start. So when it came to what pigments he used for a specific colour, how much of each pigment actually went into each bottle, and did he measure it into each individual bottle or as a larger amount? And then when mixed with thinners, the laws of average between each bottle, and it all, when all the bottles are lined up, when they sit, it's all about even.
And how much pigment goes in it?
Yeah.
Like, well, you boys know. Everybody that's used this knows how much pigment, but
And you know, everything is hands on. Like, there's no automation. There's no. It is their blood, sweat, and tears, and spilt beer or bourbon.
no. But like, what about the wall? The wall.
Yeah,
the wall of colour.
yeah, it is really good. It's awesome. And then, you know, for the orders that are going overseas in time, it's great that it's happening.
And like all the domestic ones, like pretty.
Yeah. So they're getting, you know, they're only a small box compared to the others, but it's all happening. It's great.
And like when everything's measured, like to the 0, 0, 0, like it doesn't.
The scales go decimal, I think, and 3.
3 0 0.
Yeah. So it's not just a 0.5 estimate. It's
It's 0.000.
1/100th of a gram estimate.
It's. And mate, thank you very much for coming down or up. Coming down. So freaking tired. Now Tim's getting in it because of you. And I got Tim, gave Tim some kits because I probably have a few that I could spare. And he got some outdoor paints, and Tim's doing ME 109. What else you got on the boil at the moment, mate? Spitfire.
Porsche.
Porsche, we won't talk about them, they were the other side. Toyota, nowhere.
Oh, you've done Mustang.
Mustang, Ford, no good. Spitfire.
Oh, your Mazda.
Mazda, another one, bit of a rice burner there.
Not hearing any ships. What's going on?
I gave him
What
some
do you
little.
know? What do you care about ships?
He's built a German U-boat,
Okay, cool.
So
but he's getting there. He does some really great work at the moment. So it's great to see. Like Tim's only 12, going on 50, but they'll probably complete more models between now and the time he's 18 than I will in the rest of my life.
Well, if he's finished one now, he's finished more than you have in the last 3 years.
No, it's good to see the young people getting into it when there's so many other distractions around that could be taking up your time, you know?
was that distractions or destructions? Because
Well, both, yeah, it's like that, isn't it? It's just, yeah, you know, just to be able to have quiet time with yourself, because that's what it is, isn't it? And it's just something, the social world we have now, you know?
your quiet time's a bit different there, Hibbo.
Just hit me soft.
Deary me.
Mrs. Palmer and her 5 daughters.
No,
That's his group text.
Pete's mum.
Oh, Jesus. You're...
Paul, the stickers and that will be available once we put them on the website, mate. And that, as I said, be on the lookout. Probably next couple of weeks. If you're going to the Wagga show, if you're not in Queensland, you're in New South Wales, we've actually donated a full set of paint there for them to give away, raise money for their charity. That's what we do. Went off like a frog in a sock in last 2 Townsville shows. So, yeah. Samantha, I missed your comment there on frontline hobbies. Can you finish the sentence? Whether that was the end of the sentence?
They're not used. They don't want your paints, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, so their loss.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, something along the lines that they're stocking the other alternate brand of inferior acrylic lacquers. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking.
There you go.
Yeah, but mate, that's just the way it is. Not really affected here.
Just get them from
You
B&A.
you guys know we do. Yeah, it's just been unbelievable. And again, thank you all, mate. And again, people like James and Tim. I mean, hit model, modelers with Hibbo skill. Yeah.
I'm enjoying your Rusty Beetle, Hibbo.
Thanks, mate. I'm
I
enjoying that. Just be finished when I get home.
my 1-to-1 scale combi's doing that naturally. What you're doing.
No, that was
It does it itself.
I was really impressed with the outcome of that, because that obviously for the first time I'm thinking, yeah, shit, that it's pretty good. And then I've muddied up all the windows and made the windows look shit. Apart from I cut one window out so you can actually see inside, but it's all it's all going to be finished by when I get home. So 2-3 weeks finished.
I was saying to Braden earlier about like rusting kits. You go through a lot of paint to do it. You've got a lot of layers, a lot of coats to then sand back, scrub back, buff back, all the good layers you've done to make it look shit. Essentially.
Yeah, well, I've got on that one. I've got because I didn't use Outlaw, I used other stuff.
Wow.
A lot. Well, I told you I was going to do that, you fucking moron.
Fuck me. Send me the rust set. Send me the rust set.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work on what I was doing.
It works in everything. You just got no skill.
Oh, fuck off, dickhead. Oh, fuck, you're a muppet sometimes, eh?
No,
I've got...
no, is.
No, you are. You're very much one. It's
No.
got... No, you are. Shut up. It's got one layer of light rust or dark rust and then a layer of fucking clear. Then it's got the other rust, so light rust. Then it's got another clear. Then it's got chipping fluid and shit. Then the normal one, and then yeah. So it's a lot of work in that.
Yeah, mate, we've done a good job on it. So yeah, we're punching out more here. Got a bar real soon and get back to it. What's for you guys the rest of the night?
Me, I got to have an early night because I got that drive to Bathurst tomorrow.
Well, these guys have got to drive to Brisbane.
Yeah, that's
they've got
all.
about 6.5 hours ahead of them. And Tim's got school, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, you mentioned Caboolture. Are you from around there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice around there. Yeah. I used to be in Brisbane. I lived up there for about 7 years. Around Springwood, around there, Roadstar. I miss it.
Hey, Hibbo.
What?
When did you leave Perth?
First time in 2003, second time 2000. No, first time 90, second time 2006, 3, and then the third time 2008.
Jesus.
So when did you get out of Perth?
I joined 97 and left to 2017.
What intake were you in 97?
Oh, I think it was 143.
What
July.
month? So you were there
July.
when I was there.
July.
You're at recruit school. You're at Cerberus when I was there because I got there in September.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was ranking.
Yeah.
Ranking rules.
Well, you would have. I was ranking, so you must have been ranking after me then.
Yeah, Rocky Bolton was my PO.
Oh yes.
And then June Cunningham, she was our chief. Yeah, she was the chief PDI up at Coonawarra when I posted up there in 2001.
She was the first female PTI in the Defence Force.
Yeah. Yeah, scary woman, but one of the most
contrary to
people
belief, she wasn't just a raging lesbian. She raged on anything that was stupid enough to sit still.
Oh yeah, no, she was awesome.
If it was warm.
When did I course with her down at Cerberus when I got back in 2007? It was an OH&S course for supervisors, and she was there, and she was just amazing, eh? Completely different person. She's not an instructor or sitting there in the gym with you trying to fucking make you fit. But you get her outside, she's just an amazing woman.
One thing I found, especially towards the end of my time, was that out of all the thousands of people I'd met whilst serving, she's probably the one that you would actually listen to because she joined, I think it was the late 70s.
Yeah.
She's the one that's seen the defence change, like not shit that changed over a year or over 2 years. It was over 4 decades. Well,
the first person, my first divisional officer when I joined in 90, I took my 69th day. His name was a bloke by the name of Bill Stokes, right? And he was a submariner, but he was a PTI before that. And he used to make us do bull rings, and he'd do 100 push-ups on his knuckles by the time the last person got back. Then
I can't see you doing one bull ring.
Mate, I used to do bull rings all the time. I was as fit as fuck.
Try 25 at High Port singing I Want to Be a QMG.
No, that first time I joined, I was 17. I didn't give a shit about discipline. Fucking hell, I ran. And I ran.
Try double timing, 25 bull rings, singing I Want to Be a QMG at High Port Arms.
Probably did it. But I wouldn't have been singing that.
Well, I made the mistake of saying who'd want to be a dumbass QMG when your Paddy Officer Bennett was a QMG.
Well, that just shows your mentality.
Well, fuck, I consider you a brother, so yeah, I'm pretty fucking head, you know.
I mean, you just got to pick your battles, don't you?
Well, I didn't say to him who'd want to be a dumbass QMG. I said it to my old mate next to me, and he had a chuckle out loud. And then Petty Officer Bennett didn't find it amusing.
You still got to pick your battles. You don't say shit like that when you got QMGs around. It's like having CSOs around us calling us decades. We're not. We're a lot better than fucking decades.
Nice, I reckon.
We're a lot better than decades.
Mate, you just know that you C's rule the C's.
Pete would have been a decade.
Pete would have been decked out.
Pete definitely would have been a decade.
I could see Pete as a steward.
Pete never
Yeah.
tried.
Hey, maybe he's got those standards, but not that low.
I could see Pete as a recruit ran musician.
Yeah. On the half.
Triangle.
Nah, he wouldn't fucking challenge him.
Oh.
They're giving you
okay.
They're giving you a hard time, Pete. They're being very nasty, mate.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, Pete. You're a good bloke, mate. I don't care what they say.
That's what you say about him.
Hey, look, me and Pete, we spoke very long time the other day.
Yeah.
On Friday, didn't we, Pete?
Yeah, we spoke long time.
Yeah, we spoke for nearly an hour. And you should have seen the way he was bagging you, mate. Fuck me.
Was it good bagging or was it just low level bagging?
Bit of both.
I say you just was riding the wave.
I was shocked that anyone could say something so horrible about a fellow human being. Do you know what he called you? Do you know what he called you? He called you a yes voter.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's fighting. Let's get it on.
Oh,
Yeah, he called you a yes voter.
I wouldn't even know about this voting thing if it wasn't for you.
Have you not heard of the yes and no vote in the referendum? You crawl out of that rock.
What?
Crawl out from under the rock.
No.
Not all the way because you can't call that anymore.
Yeah, is there a date to do that? When do you have to vote?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah,
next
it's got to
Saturday.
be done next Saturday.
Oh well, yeah.
Or you can do it early.
Yeah. I'm not.
Can you do it online?
No.
I won't be doing it.
You got it. They'll find you.
No, they don't. I haven't voted in 15 years for anything.
No, this one they'll be finding you. Referendums they will find.
Yeah.
Normal general elections they don't, but referendum.
They didn't find me in the census. I really don't think they're gonna.
Well, I didn't do my census either, but for the referendum they do. The referendum is more important than the general election.
Yeah.
So
if the yes vote gets through, Pete, it's your fault.
Yeah,
well, no, the yes vote will get through because the stupid fucking Labor politician has kept on saying #vote often, and then the AEC's come out and said, well, if you do, all the votes that you put through count because we can't tell which votes are yours. So of course all the left wing fucking wankers are going to go around and start doing all that.
Yeah.
And they also said that if the no vote gets through, that they've got a contingency to go about it another way, which
they'll legislate it.
on the referendum.
it'll be legislated, which is good because then it can be kicked out when it proves to be wrong. But when you look at everyone saying about the stats, about 80% plus of Aboriginal people want it. That was from 2 polls in January and April of around about 300 people, 300 Indigenous people in the cities.
Yeah.
You go out to the bush and you talk to the grassroots blackfellas and they'll sit there and say, no, we don't want it. We don't know about it. Like the people I work with, nah, they say no. So, you know, Albanese is trying to put this massive big... I'm not talking about it because I'm going to get cranky.
Right, cease and desist. But anyway, guys, I'm going to bail.
Good, see ya.
Piss off. You guys have a great week. I'll be catching up with you. It's been awesome catching up with everybody. And we've got, we should be back by next Sunday. So till then, you guys take care and I'll catch you later. Say bye.
Bye.
Come in the camera.
Yeah, there he is.
You're not his real dad.
See you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, get some videos up, mate. Good. All right. Oh, they can still hear us. They're still watching, so be careful.
Yeah, so I suggest you don't. You don't talk about Jason the way you were.
All right, I won't.
Good man.
Right. I don't know what I said. But, yeah.
I don't know either. I'm just making shit up as usual.
Did you see that picture that Paul Price just put up with his panel van?
No, because I'm on my phone.
Ah, okay. Fantastic. It looks so real sitting out there in the backyard. He's modelly built.
Yeah, well, Paul's pretty good.
Oh, God. Someone's saying, Tibbo, you're still alive, says Dominic.
Yes. Yeah. Paul's better than Nigel.
What's this? Pete, the fine for not voting is penalty of a fine of $193 for not voting. Right. Good.
And like I said, it's more important for you to vote in a referendum than it is in a general election. That's the way the AEC and the people look at it.
So let me ask you this. If I was now living in Thailand, do I still have to vote?
No, you don't, because you're not in the country. You can vote.
I still have to vote for elections.
Hey?
I'm an Australian citizen. I still have to vote for the election.
Not if you're overseas. If you're living overseas, you do not have to. You can. It is not compulsory for someone living overseas to vote in a general election or a referendum.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
If you pretty much say you're never moving back, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I read that in the Electoral Act. So,
well, whatever this referendum enacts, if whatever way it goes, I'm moving overseas next year, so this does not concern me whenever it comes into effect.
It does.
Because I'm living in the country.
So it come into effect straight away.
Will it? And how's that going to change my way of life in the next 12 months or less?
It will.
It's not.
It will.
Anyway, moving on. Like I say, I just watched the news accidentally because the Bathurst race was on, and I found out that Israel.
Israel, you idiot.
Israel's having problems, and who else was there? Oh, Centrelink's gone on strike or something, and I'm thinking, boy, did anything good happen? Because all the news stuff I seen flash up, there was nothing good in there, and I wonder why I don't watch it.
There never is.
It's all deceiving, you know. But anyway, I'm not falling for it. The only thing I look forward to is the weather each day, and I can't even get that right.
Well,
Anyway.
Everybody doesn't know this, that I went to my orthopedic surgeon on Wednesday, and my shoulder is absolutely riddled and filled and absolutely taken over by arthritis. So 14th of December, I'll get myself a new shoulder. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah,
So I'll be able to wipe I'll be able to wipe my ass without pain. I'll be able to hold a beer without pain. I'll be able to punch on again. Yeah. I've just got to train myself to use my left hand for 6 weeks with my arms in a sling. So
wipe your ass with your left hand. Good luck with that.
that's so hard. You ever tried that? Unless you're left-hander.
No. Why? I have no
Try
reason
wiping
to.
your ass with the opposite hand. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, probably is.
Oh, and we've got to welcome everyone to the Pete and Hibbo show. Now we've got rid of our two guests.
Yes, that's the Pete and Hibbo show. Yes, very good. I'll do a logo for it, and
Do it.
we'll do a bit of an intro for it before we go live this week. How about that? You record a song. We'll make up a little song, the Pete and Hibbo show.
Yeah.
And we'll record it, and then we'll just play it as an intro when the show goes live.
He's Pete. He's Hibbo.
Here we go. Yes. Oh God. We could do like just modify the Sesame Street theme or something. You know. I don't know.
I'll think of something while I'm having a beer tonight.
Yeah.
In an hour and 14 minutes.
See, what's the time? Because you're
2:46.
It's 2:45. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're 3 hours behind you now. Remember?
What's this? Hibbo Pete, you are living or holidaying overseas during a state or local government. See, Sam knows how to Google. You will need to vote at the Australian High Commission country that you are visiting. Yeah, that's right.
I read different in the act.
As long as you're an Australian citizen, wherever you are, you still have to vote.
I've read different in the act, so
I'm not ready to give up my citizenship.
Well, why would you?
True. Yeah. But yeah. Well, I don't get to vote in the Thai elections. Not that I'd want to, but
well, they're fucking more rigged than ours.
Oh, they've just set up a new thing just this week now where they want to tax foreigners who are making income in the country. So, for instance, YouTube, if I make income from YouTube while I'm living over there, I have to pay tax in Thailand by their tax rate. Even though it comes through my Australian bank account and it's declared as income and I pay Australian income tax. Although there is a bit of a loophole there where some countries are exempt. They're on a list of countries that you've already paid tax once. You don't need to be double taxed because you're living in another country. But some countries you do.
I wish they'd look at that with super.
Well, super's already earned income. You don't pay tax on super that you've that's yours over all those years. But you do pay sales tax on whatever you spend it on if you're spending in Australia.
No, so, if you take your super out, you still get taxed on it.
No, you don't. I've checked on that. You don't get taxed. And you can take it as a pension if you want.
You tell the government that.
Hey?
You tell the government that there's 15% tax.
No, it's not.
That's the same with people with over 3 million. They're paying 30% tax.
Your employer puts to your superannuation, and you can contribute to your superannuation. You've already paid tax when that happens. Yeah. Tax is coming out of your gross income.
Yeah.
So why would you?
Then why has Albanese and fucking this stupid Labor government just gone? Okay, we're gonna tax anyone who's got over $3 million in their super fund 30% tax.
Well, good for them. I haven't got over 3 million, so
which is what they were still only being taxed 15% up until they started this new thing just recently, so they're still getting paid or getting taxed 15%.
Yeah. Dominic's saying Australia's a nice place for a holiday, but never a place to live. I'll tell you what, it's not a nice place for a holiday either. It's too expensive. I got a lot of other options that would be much better, where you have a better time. You know,
Yeah,
and you could probably go to the zoos in another country and see the same kangaroos and Aussie animals if you wanted to.
for cheaper.
Very much, yes. Yeah.
It's like $50 to go to the zoo in Perth.
Man, I haven't even checked. I was surprised. I went to the New South Wales bus museum today, and that was pretty good. It was only $20, and that included a half-hour bus trip. So, yeah, that was worthwhile. I thought that might be more. But is that right? The zoo, $50?
Yep.
Someone told me if you're in America and you want to go to Disneyland, they've got a thing now where you have to pre-book where you're going to go in the park on the days you'll be there. And if you go for 3 days, you've got to pre-book all the rides and give times that you'll be going on all the rides, right? And the accommodation is in Disney World or Disneyland as well. But 3 days could, on average, cost a family of 4 people between $6,000 and $8,000 US to visit Disneyland. It's unbelievable. It's like, wow, you know, like all the kids missing out because their parents can't afford it. That's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but when you think about shit, when people start talking about cost of living and cost of, like you just doing then, people sit there and say only the rich will be able to go and do things, and that's so fucking true.
Oh yeah.
If you're on a basic, they reckon the average wage in Australia is 80 grand. I don't know many people that don't work in FIFO that are on 80 grand.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
There's no way the average wage is 80 grand.
Not
Like
the
I know
average.
people.
That's
I
well
know
above.
people that work that have got good incomes that are on 67 to 75,000.
I think
But they reckon the average is 80,000.
I think it's more like 40 or 50. Honestly, that would be it, 40 or 50. Just by the sheer numbers who would be on that lower income. I mean, what sort of employment gives you 80 grand a year? Obviously, you'd have to be in a management position to begin with, and you'd have to be on a salary. That's just wrong. That's wrong.
No, it is. It's shit. You know, like I said to you the other day, even on my income, I struggle. Like if I didn't get this novated lease for my car, you know, that's $488 a fortnight taken out of my money to pay for a car. And that's just ridiculous. And $1,000 a fortnight rent. So that's...
They just put the tolls up here. The road tolls just went up.
Oh, I heard, yeah.
And for the first time, and I think they might have done this because they got in trouble, but normally they say, oh, as of the 1st of July, tolls will be going up, and check, and they'll show you the website. But this time they actually listed the prices up on they're the big screens up on the highway, you know?
Yeah.
So the cost for a truck one-way toll is $16.80. $16.80. And that's on that particular road. And for a car, and it was, I think it was about $8 for a car one way on the highway. And motorbikes are the same, which is a rip-off because up in Queensland, motorbikes pay half the price of what cars do, which is only fair.
We don't even have tolls in WA.
Yeah. Oh, it's bullshit. I mean, you can pay. I'll go for a drive to Paul's place and back if I wanted to. He's 2 suburbs away, and I want to go the highway, which is sometimes not even quicker. Sometimes it's not even quicker. A return trip to his place and back might cost me about $12 in tolls.
Really?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes away. 10 minutes. Crazy.
And does that come as a bill?
Bill for what?
No, does that come as a bill that you have to pay it?
No, it's
Like-
automatic. You've got a tag in your car. It automatically gets deducted from your bank account that you've got signed up with them.
Really?
Yeah, and if you haven't, the camera takes a photograph of your number plate and you get sent the fine, including the administration fee, in the mail. Or you've got 3 days if you're a visitor and you're on a rental car or something. You've got 3 days to log into the website, search for your registration, and they'll show which toll you owe and how much.
Oh, fuck that.
And you can put credit on your account. To show you how much I use the toll roads, I put $20 in there a year ago, and I still haven't used it because I don't use the highways. You know, that's their way of getting trucks off the roads, which doesn't happen.
It's like they're putting the cost of fuel, like petrol, is going up in the next 5 years, another 40% to try to get petrol cars off the road.
Yeah, well, it would have gone up that anyway, because if you look back 5 years, it's probably gone up that much anyway.
Well, and I'm not talking about that in the next 5 years going up on top of the normal increase. They're going to have a 40% tax on top. So
look, Vandenberg won that.
This is that stupid fucking Labor government again that's doing it.
Yeah,
and they could sit there right now and lower the cost of living for Australians by taking off fuel excise, 25 cents a litre, and then taking GST off fuel. Yeah, that would save the average person probably $70-80 a fortnight in fuel.
You know,
but we can't possibly afford that. We've only got $44 billion surplus, which has all come from the mining industry, not from the Labor government doing any bloody good fiscal spending.
It's like all the friggin' when all the prices started going up after COVID ended and everyone put their prices up, and the petrol prices went up really quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
And places like Bunnings and Coles and Woolworths, they were saying, oh, we have to put our price up because it's costing, because the fuel price has gone up and we need to get all our products to the store. It's an extra expense. Since when do trucks use petrol? They put diesel in, and diesel didn't go up. Petrol prices went up. And yet nobody even picked up on that. Nobody. And I'm like, seriously? God. Anyway.
Have you seen any dogs sitting, Peter?
Hey, you what?
Have you seen any dogs shitting in the park or anything lately?
No. No, I haven't. Although driving around Leichhardt and where I went to the bus thing today, I went there about 9:30 in the morning to get there when this museum opened. There's a lot of people walking their dogs in the morning, you know, or a lot of dogs walking their people in the morning. It's quite funny, you know, like every street I turned into in all these back streets, everywhere there was somebody's dog walking their owner. Mad.
Oh dear.
I'd like to have a dog.
I'd love to have a dog again.
If I go to Thailand, I might get a dog.
Oh, then you can have dinner as well.
It tastes nice. Yeah. You know, make a big soup, last you a week, like a nice broth. Oh, jeez.
Bone broth, dog bone broth.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the plastic. Plastic for the bus. Heaps of
It's
plastic.
all bent. Looks all bent, mate.
Yeah, but Nigel told me what to do.
What?
You can soften it by putting it in some hot water. And
So pretty much what I said to do as well.
it'll straighten out. Yeah, but don't do what Ron did this morning on his video, where he boiled the water and put a bit of plastic in boiling water, and the whole thing just melted and twisted. It's too hot. Yeah. But yeah, it's coming on really well. I'd show you the engine that I'm working on at the moment, but I've just clear coated it. So, but it was great to get to the museum today and actually get on one of these buses. They actually had the London this bus at the museum, and I had a good photo. Got photos in there all around the driver's area and everything, so I can get a bit of references. Do a little bit of video too, but I don't know if I'll put it up. I sort of did a bit of a, hey, everybody, guess where I am sort of thing, and walk through.
Yeah, no, don't.
Probably not.
No,
Probably not.
don't.
Is anybody still watching us?
I don't have Facebook.
Holy cow,
No.
there's 10. 10. Why are you still there?
Well, yeah. Danny might have a life.
There we go. Look, Moreton Bay Modelling's come on. He's just left Outlaw Paint's headquarters and heading south towards home. Man, you're not going to be getting... You should have left in the morning. Oh, look, your girlfriend's in, Hibbo.
I know, I was just said hello to her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello,
Sue.
Hello, Sue. I might be listening. I'll jump in the live stream tomorrow morning my time, but I've got a big busy day tomorrow, and I might not be able to, but I will jump in and say the usual good morning. Harry's there too. Hello, Harry. Look, they're all waking up in England now. Yeah. I know why. It's because Jason left.
Yeah, it's gone back to the Pete and Hibbo show.
The Pete and Hibbo show. Welcome. If Tim didn't have school, fair enough. That's all right. Yeah. Oh, well, safe drive, mate. Safe drive.
Get off your phone while you're driving, you muppet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. I don't do that.
I do.
I have both hands on the wheel all the time, Stu.
Yes, so do I.
I do. Anyway, what else? What else?
Everyone's here.
I know. It's scary, isn't it? I feel, I started, you've started an hour early. Yes.
Yeah, because they've got daylight saving over on the East Coast too. So they put their clocks forward an hour.
Yeah, and that's what got Nigel confused why he was late to my show. Because I told him the wrong time. And even then he had something on in the morning, so he was going to come in a bit later anyway. But it turned out really good news. His dog, Jess, that has cancer, he took to the vet, and turns out that the cancer's either gone or stopped spreading. So, and yet the dog was given 7 months ago. So
that's all right.
Great news. That's great news for him. He was so happy, and he announced that as well. So that's good. But yeah, I think they're having daylight savings over there in the UK. So we'll go back to the time it was in a couple of weeks. For UK anyway. I mean, I'm not going to get up at 4 o'clock and do my show an hour earlier. That's a bit asking too much. So, I have a special guest on next week that I've asked. How about this, eh? So he suggested it in my live chat, and I said, all right. So I emailed him. Haven't heard back yet. Jason, Model Kit stuff might be coming on live on the channel.
Yeah, I'll be making sure I get up to watch that crap.
Good on you, mate.
Fuck, mate.
By the way, he did a good tour of the British Transport Museum too the other day.
I'd rather use a rusty cheese grater to wank with than watch him.
Yeah, so there's you're a bastard. Yeah. Pete Bushman built that bus. He's part of Hobby Time. Yeah. There's also a guy from E-Models, I think, that built the bus a few years back or sometime back. He put lights in it as well. I was going to consider that, but I thought, no, maybe not. Yeah. So yeah, that's right. Backing out at the end of the month. It's all good.
I'm gonna go get that cheese grater, get some salt, and leave it out in the sun.
All right. Good on
So it gets rusty.
That's Rusty. Oh God, Rusty. What's that? No, that's rude. I won't go there. Rusty. I can't think of the word. It doesn't matter. Festo built it also. Festa built it also. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And I didn't go on Little Histories live this morning. I wanted to. He emailed me last night with the link to go on with those guys, and like I have for the last 2 weeks, but I had to go to the bus museum, so I had to miss it this time. But I'll go on there next week. Little Histories. That was fun. It was good. Oh gosh, what else?
I'm not even drunk and I went off like that. Wow.
Yeah, I know. Terrible. You don't have to be drunk. It's an hour. It's been an hour. Oh my god.
I know.
Time flies when we're having fun. What's this? The clocks go back 1 hour on Saturday the 28th and on Sunday the 29th. Then the time is normal again for us. That's right. Yeah. It sucks here because I have fairly early nights because I'm up at 3 in the morning because I have to go to work. But at the peak of this time of the year, it can be nearly 8:30 at night and the sun's still out. It's weird. It's really weird. It used to mess me up when I did shift work.
Oh, I used to hate that in Alice Springs, though.
So,
You'd be going from night shift. You'd go out for a drive and the sun would just be starting to come up. And you just go, oh my God, and just hit this wall. You get so tired. Or when you're at sea and you're going east
Yep.
and every day it's getting lighter earlier. It's just like, come on, what's going on here?
Yeah. Or I used
don't-
to finish a shift in the morning and then you're heading home, the sun's just starting to come up and you've been up all night doing night shift. It's like, oh geez, struggling.
Yeah. Or when you fly west, so you fly west at, say, you leave Sydney at, say, 4 o'clock, you get back to Perth at 6 o'clock because you've got all your daylight savings and stuff. So it's taking you like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours to fly from Sydney to Perth, but it's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Sydney's dark because you're used to being in Sydney when it's still dark at that time, but Perth's still bright as. It confuses the absolute crap out of me.
Yeah.
But just gives me a couple of extra hours to go to the pub and get pissed.
Yeah. This is why I like flying overseas on night flights, so that because I sleep fine on a plane normally, and you wake up in the morning and you're no jet lag, you're all good.
No, I can sleep all right on a plane if I'm in business class on a lie flat seat. If I'm not, no. But even then, I wake up with a headache.
Oh, the only times I ever get a headache is if I have too much sleep. Rare, but yeah. What time do I start work if I get up at 3 a.m.? All right, so tomorrow, Mondays and Wednesdays, I actually start work at 4 a.m. So, but tomorrow I can have a bit of a nap because I can go to work and grab the truck. I leave my motorbike at work and I bring it home. It's out front in the street here. So I'll leave straight from here. So I get an extra half hour sleep in. But my start time is 4 a.m. And then, but tomorrow will be at least a 12, 13, possibly 14-hour day because it's going to be shit with the traffic. And the other 2 days a week I work is going down to Canberra, the nation capital, but I start at 5 o'clock on those mornings. So that's it. But
Tell me how many signs you see tomorrow going back or going down and up or whatever when you go to Bathurst and back.
Yeah.
How many 110 kilometre an hour signs you see where they've made the 11 into an N, so it becomes the word no.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
There's only one spot where the speed limit's that high, but it only goes for a couple of kilometres and it drops back.
Right. Yeah, no, because we've got, even in town here, or on the main road coming into Onslow, there's 2 signs that have got that on it.
Yeah.
That I've seen. So it's a little bit amusing.
Yeah. Yeah, so
totally screwed our country.
Yeah. Oh well. I think we might as well wrap it up, eh?
I reckon I've got to go to the bottle shop and get some beer.
Yeah. I've already actually ate before I went on live.
Oh, what did you have for dinner tonight?
I had lasagna actually. Lasagna with chips, of course.
Carb
But
overload. Fucking hell.
so I'm ready for the dessert now. Probably some orange. Orange. Fucking hell, what am I saying? Fruitful. Some ice cream with some chocolate flavouring. Cotties.
Yeah, I've got. I don't know
By
if
the
I want to.
way, I have to say to Sue, I went for a full spectrum blood test this week, and my results came back with my doctor telling me to stay with the exercise I'm doing, stay with the diet I'm on, because you could frame this, it's perfect up on a wall. And I said to the doctor, I said, I do no exercise and I eat crap, so I'm just going to keep doing it. But it was good news. Yeah, cholesterol, everything was all fine. So, yeah. Now, I'll be doing a live stream this Friday coming, but there won't be one the next Friday. I'm going to take.
I thought you were going to do one.
No, I'm not now because I've got to go to hospital that morning. So
No, so you're not gonna do the. Oh, you're gonna see if you can get the video.
that'll be after. I'm not going to do it live. I'll be unconscious. I'll be unconscious. How are we going to do that?
But what I want everyone to do now, what I want everyone to do now is go onto YouTube and search for shoulder replacement and see what I'm going to go through in a few weeks.
Yeah.
It is brutal.
No, man.
Absolutely fucking brutal.
How do you think they get rid of this kidney stone, mate? Do you know where they go in?
Yeah, through the eye of your penis.
Yeah, well, that's brutal.
But it's not cutting fucking half your bone out of your arm.
Yeah, I know.
It's not slicing down right down here, right? And then spreading that open and then separating your deltoid and your pectoral muscle.
Bicep.
And then spreading that open and then dislocating your shoulder, turning it out so the ball socket's outside of your bloody shoulder, then cutting the ball off, then drilling a hole into the bone, then gluing a prosthetic ball in there, then grinding all the cartilage, or whatever cartilage is left, and all the arthritic area out of the socket area, then gluing another socket in, and then turning your shoulder back in and pushing it back up so it's reconnected again.
Oh, you talk to an ex-butcher here. That doesn't mean shit to me. There's no problem.
It does to me.
Give me a boning knife. I'll get in there and no problems. You're
a fucking dick. They use a bloody electric knife to cut through the bone. No. It's going to vibrate my whole arm. I'm just glad I'm going to be asleep.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Would people be interested in seeing that happen to me? Because I will see if I can get it recorded.
They're shoving a camera up my, so I might try and get the video footage of that too. How would you like? I'll put that up on YouTube. Hey?
We had a bit of a giggle about that.
Funny. All right.
That's exactly right, Harry. I've seen my I saw my first shoulder reconstruction done, and that was brutal. Bloody chisel and all sorts of shit going on in there.
So if you get the new shoulder, what are they going to do with the old one?
I'm going to see if I can get it put into a jar for me.
Well, yeah, or a baking dish.
No, I'm not going to. No, it's just the bone. Just the bone, mate.
Oh, you haven't got a dog either.
No, I'm just going to see if I can keep it.
You can always bury the bone.
like I did to your mum.
Yeah.
My bone. Sorry, mate, I shouldn't say that.
Don't worry, I'm going to scare you. I'm going to send you a picture of her. You wait. You'll be sorry.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, you're going to have nightmares the rest of your life.
You got naked ones?
Yeah, I just happened to. Yeah, sure I do. Oh, God.
I buried my bone in your mum.
Okay, I think we'll end on a high. All right, everybody.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Pete.
God.
Oh, that was a little bit funny.
All right, everybody. Say goodbye to
All right,
everybody.
people.
Hated this in chat. Yeah. Oh my God, it's right. It's shocking the way I get treated. You know, dreams I'm going to have to put up with tonight. Nightmares. I won't sleep tonight.
You're going to be calling me dad soon.
That's it. Watch it. I'll send my cousin round there.
Oh, you do? I don't mind her.
Oh, yes, you. Nah, don't go there either. Yeah.
Oh, Cheryl. Is
I'll
it
show
Cheryl?
her. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll get
Yes.
to that. That's all right.
All right, I'm going to go.
We're going. All right, we're all going.
See you,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Jump on Ice Queen 7 in about 12 hours from now, I think, and watch the live stream. I'll be there, sort of.
I
And,
might be if I wake up early.
It's a good laugh. It's a really good laugh, I'm sure. The chat goes crazy there. It's great fun. Okay. All right.
All right, people. See you.
See you all next week. Bye-bye.